All right, guys, here we go. This is the Carburetor Cup at Daytona. We are testing out 120 hertz. I'm at a 1.4x resolution. The class 4 in graphics right now. And, you know, last video we tested out different settings in 120 hertz, but this time we're actually going to test it out in a race. You can see my numbers up there. It's jumping. It's over 100. It's not actually hitting the 120 right now, but we'll have to see as we start racing. My RNG, which is my CPU and GPU, are under 12, so it's looking okay. Even staying over 100 frames. We have lots of cars on Daytona. Daytona usually, I find that it does a number on frames on this track because I guess a lot of cars are running close together. But we'll have to see how steady of frames that we can actually get. But non-official race Carburetor Cup, so no big deal if frames start skipping and jumping around. It won't affect our race too much. See that car doing a little jump and hop and a skip over there, the number 7. So we were in 4th place. Daytona, I usually don't race official races here because it's a wreck fest and it just kills your safety rating, but not such a big deal. Running in the Carburetor Cup so we can still have some fun going racing here. And let's get ready to start. You're going 15 laps. Hopefully you can survive the first lap. Everyone can settle in. Come down here on the inside. We'll leave the 2 up there up top. Hopefully he doesn't come down. So we're up there over 100 frames still. I'm going to try to focus a little more on the racing. A lot of times when I start checking my numbers is when I usually lose control of the car. But you can see us, we're still over 100. Let's take the outside, see if we can move up some places here. If no one follows us up here, we're going to have to try to get back to the bottom, but maybe we'll get some cars following us up. We do got someone behind us. All right, let's go. Hope we can get a line on the outside here. If not, we're going to get eaten up by the inside. A lot of people like to run the inside line. It's hard to get some people to come up here with you. Thinking we might have to move down. See if we can. We're gonna stay up. We still got the car on the bottom of us. Frames look like we're still pushing over 100. They do drop down there on the turn. Definitely coming to the grants. And there's the one coming into us in our races. Thank you there, buddy. I don't know where the one came from, but we'll watch the replay on that. Let's take our quick repair. We'll get back out there. Interested to see the replay on what happened before I judge anything. But we'll come back out here. See if we can get a little pack going here with these cars coming up. See what we can do. Running 13th still. So as you can see right now, we're locked in at 120. Since we lost some cars on the track and we don't have all those cars in close action, we're now locked in at 120, it looks like. Generally coming to the grandstands. It might affect us a little bit, but it looks like we're still sitting in there. So definitely on different tracks when the cars split up and you don't have everyone running so close together, you know, your frames will definitely do better. So we got a little pack. We'll see if these cars huddle up with us. We'll see how our frames keep doing. They don't look like they want to. They don't look like they want to pack up there. They're kind of just separating each other out. You know, you think running in the front of the pack, you know, you'll be all right. You're doing good. You're racing with some guys who know what they're doing, but nah, not the case. I don't know what these guys are doing behind. So we got 3 cars locked at 119. The resolution isn't actually that bad. Would I race it regularly? No. I would stick to 72 or 80. Run it at the highest resolution you possibly can. Run better graphics in iRacing. That's definitely where I would say where it's at. I don't think sacrificing all that to get 120 hertz to me is not worth it. It doesn't even feel. It's not even like it feels super smooth. Like I've never had a complaint running at the lower frames. So I don't know. I would not run 120. personally, I don't see the need for it. I don't see the purpose of it. You know, unless you're running a dedicated PC VR headset, which doesn't require as much power as the Quest 2, and you can run those high frames and keep all your settings nice and high, nice resolution. But I wouldn't sacrifice resolution for frames, especially in VR. You know, it's different if you're running it on a monitor. You know, running 1080p or 4K, you know, you're still looking good. Even 720p, you're looking good. We're gonna try to. Oh, came up there a little bit. I was going to try to squeeze through these guys, but it kind of didn't let me. 4 looks like he's going to come down on us. Oh, stay up, 4, stay up, 4. All right, let's go. Let's get pushing here. We got a wreck behind us. We're top 10 even after our wreck. That just tells you how many other people probably just wrecked out. We got 7 laps to go. We're running at a solid 120 right now. So yeah, dedicated PC VR headset doesn't require as much power as the Quest 2. So you can run a high resolution, higher frames and require a little less power. I've been using my Rift S lately as well, and I have some videos on that, and I've been so impressed with that headset. Even though it's a lower resolution than the Quest 2, it looks great, it plays great, it's super smooth, runs 80 hertz. That is its default setting, and I'm actually been using that quite often now, so it's been my headset of choice lately. Somehow we moved into 7th. Imagine if we didn't wreck. I felt like we had a good chance of actually taking a win in this race. This is one track I'm pretty comfortable racing at, and unfortunately I never race it anymore because you just get wrecked out all the time. It'd be funny if everybody wrecked up front in front of us and we actually won this race anyway. I wouldn't say that's impossible to happen. It's probably quite possible. Carburetor Cup, anyone can race it. So you know, you have from, watch out, we have from rookie all the way up to A class. So you know, definitely lots of different skill levels here. All right, here we go, 2 to go. We're in 6th place. Not a bad finish for wrecking up early on, but it ain't over yet. So let's see what happens here. But again, not official race, so it doesn't matter. Place doesn't matter. Safety rating doesn't matter. More of just a fun race, especially if you want to do Daytona. You got the white flag. I'm gonna come around this car right here. We have a car just stopped in the road. That's nice. Those guys wrecked behind us because of the car in the road. And we actually finished 6th, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, that second half, you saw we were actually looked like we were running a solid 120. It says 119 on iRacing would be 120. It always drops by 1 frame when you're looking at that. But I am interested in seeing the replay. So here we were coming up to the grandstands. You can see the one taking the inside, which was fine. I stayed on the outside, and then the one just came up and took me out. I always like to watch the replays on wrecks because sometimes you think it's someone else, and actually, you know, you were at fault. So, you know, maybe the one was there and I came down on him, but you never know until you watch the replay. So that's why, you know, I try not to get upset or blame anyone until you actually see what actually happened. But yeah, the one came up on me. Again, that's fine. Not an official race. So we're not too upset about it, but you know, I would have liked to keep racing up in the front there. But anyway, that was that. And you were able to see what the frames are like in 120. Am I running 120 after today's race, and lowering the resolution and battling, you know, frames dropping where it didn't affect the race. It still felt fine when it dropped, you know, to 90, 100, 110. But I'd rather run it at a higher resolution, better graphics, and run it at 72 or 80 hertz would be my preference. But you know, everybody's different. Some people just love the high frame rates, but not me. I like good resolution on my VR headset. But thanks for watching, guys. Sum up the video, subscribe. You know, lots more racing coming up. And thanks for watching. Out of here. Peace.